He loved only two things: football and whiskey. If I had to choose between sleeping with Miss World or scoring a goal in the European Cup final, it would be hard to decide. Luckily, I managed to do both, is one of the quotes that best describes George Best, a drunk genius. Before we go to the video, write in the comments which player you would like to hear about in the next video. George Best was born on May 22, 1946 in East Belfast, Northern Ireland. Best was different from the rest. He didn't play with toys. Instead, he preferred to play football on the pitch himself. His great inspiration was Danny Blanchflower, the then captain of the Northern Ireland national team, and a Tottenham player who also came from Belfast. Best was very insecure and was a small boy. As a child, he was thrown out of the school team because of his physical condition. It was very motivating for him. Already at the age of 10, he was unstoppable for even older people. If someone tried to take the ball from him, he ended up ridiculed. I felt lost at school, with the ball, like at home. His talent was discovered basically by accident. Out of curiosity, Bob Bishop, one of Manchester United's scouts, went to see a match of local youth. After a dozen or so minutes, he was sure of what he saw and wrote one of the most popular sentences to Matt Busby, the United coach. "I think I've found you a genius." Best was invited to a trial in Manchester, but after 2 days of living in a dormitory in Manchester, an unusual situation occurred. George disappeared. It turned out that he was homesick and returned to his family thinking that this was the end of his dreams. However, United did not give up on his talent and offered him to play in the academy and live with a foster family, Mr. and Mrs. Fullaway, which gave him more freedom. George shone in the academy, passing opponents like poles. After only 2 years, he got the chance to debut in the first team. On September 14th, he played in a match against West Brom. He played on the right wing, and although he did not score a goal, he impressed the coach a lot. From the first minutes, I knew he thought faster than the rest. There was no fear in him. However, Matt Busby did not let him play. He made his second appearance only 2 months later and scored a goal. From that moment on, he played regularly in the first team. On April 15th, he made his debut for the Northern Ireland national team. However, it must be said that his national team career was not successful. He played only 37 matches and scored 9 goals. In the 1964-1965 season, he became a key player for United. All the newspapers wrote about him, giving him the nickname the Fifth Beatle, referring to his hairstyle and popularity. United won the English Championship and Best played 41 matches and scored 10 goals. In 1966, there was a legendary quarterfinal against Benfica. George Best killed Benfica's dreams after 11 minutes by scoring 2 goals, and the Portuguese media called him El Beatle. In the same year, the World Cup took place. However, Northern Ireland did not qualify. England became the champions. It was sad for Best that he was not able to compete for such trophies. If I had been born a few miles away, I could have had a World Championship medal. The next season was amazing for United, but also the beginning of a luxurious lifestyle for Best. I was living like James Bond, only with better women and a better shot from the left. Despite this, he was still the best on the pitch, and United won their second championship with George in the team. Then came the best moment of his career. United won the European Cup, beating Benfica 4-1 in the final, and he toyed with defenders and scored a goal. He finished the season with 32 goals and received the Ballon d'Or. That was the moment when I was not only the best, I felt like the world was mine. He was only 22 at the time and had his whole career ahead of him, but from that point on, he went downhill. One day, he disappeared for a week and was found with Miss World and a suitcase of cash. After this situation, the quote at the beginning of the video came from, "If I had to choose between sleeping with Miss World or scoring a goal in the European Cup final, it would be difficult to decide. Fortunately, I managed to do both." In the next season, Best was a big star, but his form was very unstable. His good matches were interspersed with bad ones. United finished the season in 11th place, and Matt Busby retired, which was probably the key to Best's career. Wilf McGuinness became the coach, but he could not control George. He increasingly did not come to training, and more scandals involving him appeared. Despite this, Best showed that he could still play football. In 1970, he scored 6 goals in a single match in the FA Cup, which remains a Manchester United record to this day. In the same year, he opened his nightclub. I did not drink every day, only when I was alone or with someone. People say that Best decides when to play and when not to. He causes extreme emotions among the fans. Some love him, others are fed up with him. In the 1973-1974 season, it was the definitive end of the legend. United were relegated for the first time in decades, and Best disappeared again. Only this time he left the club. He officially left in January 1974 at the age of 27. For the next 10 years, George lived the pattern of club, party, problem, expulsion, new club. I played in so many places that sometimes I didn't know what country I woke up in. He became a total alcoholic in 2002, underwent a liver transplant, but still did not stop drinking. He finally died on November 25, 2005, due to multiple organ failure caused by alcohol. He was 59 years old then. George Best was the best. Pele, Maradona, Cruyff, they played for a long time. George had 5 years of magic. But what 5 years? Said Eric Cantona. George Best is an example of an incredible footballer who was destroyed by alcohol. He was a player who lived his own way. Like this video, subscribe and write in the comments who to make the next video about.